Hey everyone, what's up? It's Spotter81 here with another review for you. This time I'm reviewing Detroit Become Human on the PS4. It's set in the year 2038 where humans have actually developed androids as helpers for a variety of different tasks, including that. But as we know from literally every other story where humans have actually built an android, things do go awry. So the game starts out and introduces you to 3 different android characters that you can control. You have Kara.
My name is Kara.
Kara has been assigned to a family who consists of a single dad and a young daughter named Alice. You've got Connor, who's the straight up cop. He does everything by the book and he will do whatever it takes to make sure that he completes his missions. He's been assigned to Hank, who likes a bit of a drink, and so it plays out like the classic buddy cop scenario and it just works. And then you've got Marcus, who plays as the carer. He looks after this older guy who's paraplegic, sits in a wheelchair and is a painter. They have this kind of father-son relationship going on, but the older guy has a real son who's estranged from him. So there's character dynamics that then happen throughout the story. 2 things to note. The elderly guy is played by Lance Henriksen, so he plays Bishop in Aliens. And Hank, who Connor's been buddied up with, is played by Clancy Brown, so he was like a sergeant guy in Starship Troopers and was also in the Shawshank Redemption. So onto gameplay. Your goal is to investigate all your surroundings, talk to as many people as possible, pick up everything you can, read all the magazines, just get as much information as you can and about the setting that you're placed in at that point in time, because any detail, no matter how small, can actually make a difference into the next part of the actual story itself. And this is where it becomes a little bit frustrating with the actual controls themselves. When you're walking around looking at things, for the most part it works well and the camera follows you and it's all very cinematic, but sometimes the camera will kind of get to a point and my character is sort of here and then I go to try to pick up an object and then the camera will flip around. Then my character will end up just keep going around in circles like I'm chasing my tail, and it can get frustrating, especially like when there's a time limit on, when you're supposed to find all these clues within a certain amount of time. And if I don't, then the story's going to go in one direction, whereas I wanted it to go into another direction. So sometimes that can be so annoying. So apart from that, that's the only negatives that I've really got to say about the game. The other big part of the game is it's purely based on quick time events. So you'll see a triangle on screen and you have to hit triangle at that point in time. You see circle, you've got to hit circle. Most of the action is built around that type of controls, and overall it does work well, especially later in the game when you've got things kind of flying in and characters jumping out at you or you're falling or whatever it might happen. If you don't hit the button at the right time, then the story is going to go in a different direction from where you may have wanted it to go. So you do get a bit like panicky, but it works and it's cool. So onto the actual graphics and the actual acting itself. It's second to none. This is an amazing looking game and it's beautifully acted and you fall in love with all the characters and there's so much detail. The motion capture in this game is absolutely incredible. It definitely rivals the Uncharted series. Big claim, I know. You'll see every facial expression, you'll see every bead of sweat. The amount of detail in this game is amazing. So if you played a Quantic Dream game before, let me know in the comments below. What do you like about these games? What don't you like about these games? Is it just me that finds it a little bit frustrating with the camera and sometimes ending up going around in circles? Let me know. I've only played 1 playthrough at the moment. After each chapter you do get like a timeline to see how many different decisions you've actually missed out on by your first playthrough, and you do have a chance to go back and make different decisions to see how it actually plays out. But I do recommend that you play through this game at least once without going back and replaying anything, because that's going to be your initial experience of this game. So overall with Detroit Become Human, it is an amazing game. It definitely is worth picking up if you haven't already. So thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed the video. If you liked it, give me a thumbs up. If you didn't, give me a thumbs down. I can take it. Don't forget to subscribe and also hit the bell below. That'll give you a notification next time I post a video. Thanks again for watching and see you in my next video. Bye.